Oh, hello everyone. It's Susie Crypto Granny here. Hope you're all well, looking after yourself, looking after your beautiful wives, your beautiful husbands, your beautiful kids, beautiful animals, and other people and other animals in the world and the environment, just to make this world a better place. Now, today we're going to talk about the market, and also obviously what's the main themes in the market at the moment. There's a lot of big themes going on, i.e. the stopping of World War III for one. But also we've seen a nice rebalance in the crypto market, which is what I expected. We've been focusing on BCH. BCH is still incredibly cheap at $478. And any dip in that, we intend to buy more, as well as Chainlink. Now, Chainlink had a great story today. They're now obviously got MasterCard on as a client, and that opens them up to $3 billion of clients, right? It is a fantastic story, and Chainlink is too cheap. So let's grab a cup of coffee or whatever part of the world you're in, and let's look at live coin watch first, and then we'll go through some videos of what are the main themes today and the main stories out there in the market. So grab a cup of coffee and I'll be with you in a sec. So let's look at this. Now let's look at market cap. Market cap at the moment is 3.252 trillion. Volume is very high, nearly at 79 bill, and liquidity is massive. I don't know whether that's correct, but normally liquidities are roughly 8 billion to 12 billion, but this has got liquidity to 168 billion, which is seriously high. I don't know whether that is right, but if it is high, it means a lot of money is coming into the crypto market. A lot. That's a huge volume of liquidity coming in, which can only push prices higher, people. We are nowhere near selling anything at the moment. Our investment portfolio number 7, I believe, will go 10 times to even maybe potentially 100 times. So we've been very patient. We've had that investment portfolio number 7 since August 2023, and it's patience that wins the race, okay? As far as I'm concerned, patience is indeed the thing that's going to make us a fortune, okay? Now, Bitcoin at the moment is 107,180. It did bounce quite nicely off 102,000. I didn't get below 100,000. I was targeting to buy more Bitcoin below 100,000, but it never got there. The dominance is very high at 66.49. Going higher, we see Ethereum dominance looks terrible. Used to be around 14-15%. Now it's only 8.77 because people are divesting, getting out of Ethereum and buying other coins that have a great story. I don't like Ethereum. I never have. It's too high, and it's still too high at 2425. XRP is at 219. Its dominance at the moment, let's quickly go through that, is 3.96. And I've got new glasses on, but I'm still struggling with these new glasses. Binance dominance is what was it, nearly 3% at $648. Another great story, Binance. They're opening up a treasury for crypto holdings as well. And another mob called Nano are also doing something with Binance, which we'll go through on the story today. Solana 145.75, dominance 2.7. Tron 20 cents, 7 cents, very cheap, dominance 0.72, will go higher. That dominance about 2 months ago was 0.35. ADA I don't like. It's a big sell as far as I'm concerned. Dodge is up 1.06 today at 16 cents and a half. Dominance is below 1%. But let's go to BCH. It's currently at 481. We bought at 463. This thing's going higher, up 3%. Dominance will rise. It's very low at the moment, but it will start to rise as it outperforms other coins in this market. Link is very cheap. Chainlink still cheap at 13.21. I'm a big buyer of Link. It's as cheap as chips, okay? Now it's got MasterCard as its client. It literally opens up 3 billion clients to Link. That is massive. Link should be the price of Ethereum, okay? And I'll say that again, it should be the price of Ethereum. Dominance is quite low at 0.27. It has a lot of growth, right? And that's why we're buying Link as well. AVAX is up, well, it's not up today, it's slightly off at 17.96. Story about AVAX too, more and more holders are buying AVAX, but I think Link is the one, okay? And also Pepe, which is up 0.92% today, my favorite meme, okay? So the market looks very healthy to me, very, very good. We see Tron is trending, and you know, it just looks ultra bullish to me, waiting for the next leg, right? There is talk out there the Fed will cut interest rates, if not this month, but in July, and they need to. And certainly Mr. Trump, the president of the US, is calling for interest rate cuts, and he's right to do that. With interest rate cuts, this is going to be another catalyst to buy crypto, which is a hedge against stagflation. And we have stagflation in the system. People are buying collectibles like stamps. I'm an avid stamp investor and collector of stamps, and stamps in the last 5 years have gone up astronomically. You know, on average, you know, 100% or more a year. So get out your old stamp albums. If you have anything interesting, please contact me. Also, people, I'm putting on the subscriptions again. If you don't want to come have my service, please tell me. I've sent out a message today on WhatsApp. So please do tell me. It's up to you, because otherwise I'll just turn those subscriptions on. The old clients and loyal clients, I'm only charging €65, but from here on in, any new client, I'm charging €120, because the work I do is hard work, and honestly, I don't get paid enough in the crypto market to do it. I actually make more money out of stamps. So let's go to the other video that I put together, and let's talk through that video. Now, obviously, what's affecting risk markets certainly is the war between Israel and Iran. And Mr. Trump, you know, basically has been using his diplomatic power, his military power, to effectively stop this war. And it looks like he's done that. There is a ceasefire happening, which is great. And this is why pretty much we do find that the market has gone up. It was announced on Truth Social that there would be a cease war. Mr. Trump was very cross with Israel, because after they agreed to stop bombing Iran, apparently in the hour after his conversation with the Prime Minister Netanyahu from Israel, they continued to bomb, which is not great. Okay, the Iranians want the war to stop. No one wants war, and Israel pursuing this war is just ridiculous. So hopefully this war will stop, because it's not great for markets initially. Going forward, when there is a war, we see historically markets do tend to bounce because resources are being used up in a war, okay? But initially, markets do tend to come off, okay? And that's what we saw the other day. But in my mind, any market dip down, or, you know, a sell-off of 10 or 15%, we're actually active buyers, people, okay? Because the crypto market is still so cheap. I mean, crypto market trill, in my mind, should be 10 million, not 3 million, 3.2 trillion, I should say. Should be 10 trillion, okay? When we compare that to, say, the equity market, which has got 90 trillion, the bond market, 132 trillion, you know, it's cheap, cheap, cheap. So hopefully this war will finish, and let's hope we see market stabilization and markets going higher. But, you know, the data looks very good to me in terms of where Bitcoin is. Michael Saylor was out there again buying more Bitcoin. We see other companies buying Bitcoin as well. It's massive what's happening here, absolutely massive. More and more people are getting into Bitcoin, and more corporate treasuries are getting into Bitcoin as well. So let's just see what else we've got here. Sometimes these videos can be a little bit long. Also, the Fed is now promoting the banks should start buying crypto. And it doesn't surprise me, because if you don't buy crypto, you're way behind the curve. We have absolutely stagflation in the system, and crypto is a hedge against stagflation, away from issuing more and more US dollars into the market. We do see the US dollar is devaluating quite quickly. Already against the US euro combination, it's around 110 and going lower. What else we got here? Okay, advocate for digital. Just going through this. Also, great story, Rebonance also. There's a company called Nano that are now establishing a corporate treasury, and they're using Binance pretty much as their platform and buying Binance coin. Many people have a target on Binance, and we're very overweight Binance. We love Binance at over $1,000 per unit. And with that, doesn't surprise me because Binance have also said that they want to decrease the supply of their coin out there. Currently, it's about 150 million. They want to buy back that coin. And CZ has said that many, many times. So there's only 100 million of Binance out there. Binance also has new features on its exchange. And I do like using Binance as a platform. I don't like using Coinbase, which are very, very expensive. If you look at the technicals of Binance, they could certainly break out very, very quickly to the top side, okay? And what I mean by top side is up in price in a mega way. So let's have a look what else is happening here today. Sometimes I forget what I put together. Also, as I mentioned, BlackRock ETFs are getting more and more headlines. In the last week, there's been massive inflows into the Bitcoin ETF, okay, on the stock market, something like 560 billion. Now, we know there is no Bitcoin out there, and what that means is it's going to push the price of Bitcoin up because there's no supply, and people will start buying BCH as a cheap substitute to Bitcoin. That is a no-brainer in my mind, okay? Absolutely no-brainer. Now, also, Chainlink have now partnered with MasterCard. MasterCard are using Chainlink's network, so they're really clients, and it means that, you know, more money is coming into Chainlink, right? And, you know, they're earning more revenue capacity. I think there's a big whale out there trying to keep Chainlink down, the price of Chainlink, and that's not a great story, okay? Not at all. But eventually, when that selling stops, Chainlink will go through the roof, okay? Absolutely. So also Nano Labs did a convertible note issue, and they intend, as I said before, to use Binance's platform and also to buy Binance's coin. Just going through this video. So I'm still a bit rusty, everyone. I'll get back into the swing of things. Totally rusty in every way. But, you know, we see things very clearly here to what's happening here. And I tell you, any downside, we are buyers of Link, we are buyers of Pepe, and we are buyers of Chainlink. They're the three coins and tokens. Pepe is a token because it doesn't have its own mainframe or its own network. Binance and Link, okay? Absolutely, because they are cheap, cheap, cheap. Okay, go through that. 3 billion people. Wow, that's huge for Chainlink. Absolutely huge. Massive story. Now, also, there was a story out there, XRP. Apparently, billions of coins have gone missing. An Upbit report suggested that the exchange went from 6 billion XRP to 1 billion. And people are saying, where are the 5 billion? Where have they gone? Is someone going to sell 5 billion of XRP? It's always very concerning when you see large slices of whales holding XRP. Are they going to sell those and bring them back on market? We do see the XRP ETF, you know, is trading quite well at 550 million odd lots, but there's, you know, the community is talking about where did this 5 billion go, because no one knows where that went. There's an impending SEC approval of the spot XRP ETF, and certainly Ripple are talking about an IPO. Brad Garlinghouse spoke about an IPO, initial public offering on you know, the equity market. But again, you know, this 5.5 billion where is it? Where has it gone? Because this on-chain data is showing an inconsistency with the supply of Bitcoin as XRP and actually where these billions of XRP are gone. There's a wallet of XRP held in Upbit, and people are still trying to work out where that $5.5 billion has gone. So what else we got here? Another thing we do find on Friday, there's double witching. There's a high put to call ratio, 0.72, which means there's more 0.72 put against calls, means there's more calls in the system to put. So 0.72 puts against one call, okay? And that may cause some volatility on Friday. Often we find there is triple witching or double witching or whatever it might be, because people hold options against physical positions, okay? So we do see there could be some, interesting trading on a Friday when we talk about, puts and calls. We do find the hash adjustment rate has gone down quite a bit. Often that reflects negativity within the miners, but maybe the cost of mining Bitcoin is getting higher and higher. I don't actually use that as a metric for weakness in the market, simply because there is no Bitcoin left, to be honest, and some metrics are a bit outdated these days, right? The supply of Bitcoin, 19.5 million, has been gone and mined, and we're only looking at 21 million. And effectively, what I suggest will happen is a lot of these corporates will buy Bitcoin and just bed them down in their portfolios, okay? So in summary, we have 14 billion of Bitcoin expiries on Friday, which is a lot. 14 billion is a lot, given that Bitcoin only has 21 million in supply. So, we could see some action on Friday. But either way, we are buyers, people. Get it out of your head. We're not going to be selling anything for a while. We are buyers and buyers for any dip. VeChain, another one, is extremely cheap as well. We are buyers of the best coins in the market out of 46,000 coins and tokens. And overall, I am extremely bullish. When the Fed starts to ease rates, this market is going to go through the roof. We're seeing it in gold. We're seeing it in commodities. We're seeing it in collectibles. We're seeing it in the price of food, right? We have massive inflation in the system. Also, Avalanche, one that we do hold, we've held in the past. It's sitting around 1840 at the moment, but there's more and more wallets increasing on Avalanche, which suggests that more clients are coming to the Avalanche system, okay? And that always precedes, a pump in Avalanche. If you see more wallets on there, you basically will see, often a pump in Avalanche as well. Apparently, more than 370,000 deeds and new blockchain has been shown. The blockchain is changing. Obviously, the network is increasing, and they've received another 370,000 active addresses, which is basically 80% from the last quarter. And that's a great story for Avalanche as well. So just got to wait and see here. But I believe we're going to get a big pump in this market, and it will be through the Fed certainly reducing interest rates and making it easier for the banks and everyone else to start buying crypto that have all been left behind. So ultimately, people, I am pro crypto, very specific crypto. I'm very, very bullish, and I believe this market goes higher. So anyway, enough of me today. Just a very quick podcast video. Hope you're all well. Look after yourselves, all your family and friends and beautiful animals and the environment, and just make this world a better place. Thank you very much for your support, my dear clients. I look forward to talking to you again. And please, if you have any queries about the app, Brian, I know you had some trouble, please come back to me and we'll go through that and sort everything out. So let's look at this market. It's going to be absolutely fascinating, and I can't wait to see this market pump. And it's going to happen, people, my dear clients, very, very soon. And thank you very, very much for listening.